This video is about how you can upgrade your motor bags from the existing fixed system to the quick release system. The first step is to check if your backplates fit your racks. If you have the OEM BMW racks, 2013 to current, then you don't need to change anything. But if you have different racks, obscure racks, then you can change these plastic parts to suit your rack. Basically, all you need to do is remove the bolts in the back, adjust the plastic parts so it fits snug, and then it'll fit your racks. You can also move these bolts and move them into these channels that move up and down and adjust the position of the closing latch. There are two different systems. There's the flat system and then there's the offset system. The difference is the spacer. Generally the spacer will fit on the 31 litre motor bags and the flat system will fit on the 38 litre motor bags. This can be removed and the locking mechanism can be attached to the back plate for people that have two 38 litre motor bags or 31 litre motor bags. So first things first, you need to make sure that you have all the equipment. You have a top fixing plate, you have two corner fixing plates, T30 Torx that comes with the 38 litre. Then you have the fixing screws, some spare parts, the 10mm wrench that comes with the motor bags, and then Sharpie or something similar, Swiss Army knife, and rubberized tape to patch up the holes. Okay, so first off, you want to remove the current back plate from the motor bags. To do that, just simply remove all the bolts. You have them in the corners, in the top, and in the center. The two buckles at the bottom and the two buckles at the top. The next step is to clean the motor bags and just remove the excess dirt and give it a bit of a wash down with warm water. So we're going to add the back plate onto the bag now. To do this, remove the inner board. The next step is to patch some holes. We're going to put these plastic parts on and we're just going to look and mark where we want to patch a hole. So in the two corner plates, we have two plastic corner plates here and here. So if I remove that, I can see that these two holes match up and this hole in the middle does not match up, and neither does this part. So I'm going to mark those two. Mark those two holes and do the same on the other side. The curve is on the curve of the bag. So again, this hole must be covered, so is this hole. And I'm going to repeat that for the top, with the top plate. So this edge goes up and the corners, this goes down the bag like this. So as I see here that this corner's fine for me, this is also fine. I have to patch this hole. This hole's fine, I have to patch this hole. And this hole here, I have to patch this hole as well. So I have to patch all those holes. I also have to patch the middle holes as well. So we provide some tape. This is rubberized tape. You can also get it on Amazon. This is the fastest way to patch the bags. The reason why we didn't send glue is because we can't ship it. The carriers have issues when we ship glue. So you can buy locally a bicycle repair kit. This works as well. It's rubber glue and with the patches as well, and patch up the holes. It's quite excessive, but it will work the best. So we want to cover the holes with this rubberized tape. So when you've covered up all the holes with the rubberized tape, or you've used glue to patch the holes, we want to make some extra holes. At the bottom of the bag, you don't need to add any more holes. At the top of the bag, in my case, I need to add 4 holes. So to achieve this, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this inside the bag and the back plate on to find the holes. So first step is take the top fixing plate and add nylock in one corner. I'm going to put it inside the bag, and I'm going to line up the thread with the hole at the bottom. Then I'm going to bring the back plate and line up the countersunk hole with the thread and the hole. I'm going to do it for the other corner as well to make the plastic piece inside straight. Now I need to add a few more holes. So everything that's countersunk needs a hole. In my particular case, I have 2 holes here already. I just need to make these 2 holes and these 2 holes. The easiest way I find to make these holes is using a Swiss Army knife and the hole tool. So I pick up the bag, and with the countersunk hole, so it fits the screw, poke a hole through the bag. One, 2, 3, and I've got one more in the corner, 4. Be careful not to scratch the back plate. It is aluminium and it's powder coated, so it's not going to rust. If you want an optimal finish and don't trust yourself to cut into this back plate, just mark the holes that you need to cut with a pen. Just mark the holes with a pen and then remove the back plate and punch the holes. So now we're going to fix the back plate to the top fixing plate inside the bag. So with the new holes that you've just poked through, put a nylock in the back of the plastic part and push through the screw. That's the top fixing plate installed. Before we install the bottom corners, let's put these brackets back in. So the easiest way to install the corner fixing plate is to put the nylocks in and hold it. Locate the hole, the top hole, and screw it in. So now you've installed the back plate, just go back over all the bolts one more time and tighten them up. So the next step is to put back in the PE board. So the last step is to install the buckles. So take the buckle and feed it through the hole in the top. The best way to attach the connection is to pull it over, then twist it, and then put it between the back plate and the buckle. Just do it again for the other side. Just remove it, feed it through the hole. Once you've fed it through the hole, bring the band down underneath the buckle, twist it, and then loop it back over the buckle. So that's it, that's how you install the new back plate quick release system onto the motor bags. If you have any problems, reach out to us and we'll get back to you. If you can't do it yourself, please go and see an authorized dealer and they will be able to install that for you.